This is for Terrifier 3. Can't believe it's been a year already since this came out.
I know.
I'm watching this on Peacock. It does not say I have any ads, so fingers crossed. Are you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
In three, two, one, play.
And I believe, like, not adjusting for inflation, this is the most successful unrated film ever
Yeah.
made, which is pretty cool. It was such. This was genuinely one of my favorite theatrical experiences last year. It was really weird seeing this movie with a crowd and people who were into it. Like, you could tell the people like me who were Terrifier fans, and you could also easily gauge the reactions for people who did not know what they were getting themselves in for. But everyone seemed
I
to have a good time.
I love Terrifier release season because you just get all those articles. People are leaving the theater, they're throwing up. I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Oh, do you? Is that a steel book?
that is not a steelbook. That is just the slipcover
Oh,
for
okay.
my Terrifier 3 Blu-ray, but I'll actually say that I much prefer the artwork on the case. You got
That
art
is
in the
better.
Santa hat with the sunglasses. I like it,
And
and
they
I
sold
think
that
this got.
hard.
Oh yeah, and I think this had better cover art than the 4K got. I think the 4K had a just generic
Yeah.
picture of art. I like the Christmassy flair to that
Uh,
one.
it's interesting too. We talked about this probably on our other commentaries, but art I think is the first horror icon since Jigsaw.
I think that's fair. There's not a lot of competition outside of those.
So, this is a scene that is kind of, I, I think, a symptom of this entire franchise, which is excess. This is like a 10-minute scene that just exists to justify adding to the body count.
And I'm fine with it. I
I
think
am
it's a good
perfectly
prologue.
okay with that.
It sets the mood.
I I do think that Leone needs to start hiring some other writers because I don't understand the lore or the rules or
I,
anything.
I, under, I understand the gist of it, but we'll get to it. And to his credit as a writer, I think this is an effective prologue where where this is nonlinear, but it's
Is
not
it?
distracting or confusing. Yes, because in this opening scene, we meet Art in the Santa outfit, and then
Oh,
we'll
because he
jump
won't get
backward
that
left.
until later.
Yes. Yeah, so if you're paying attention and think about it, like, you understand where this scene takes place within the actual narrative later, but it functions really well as a prologue that's just disconnected from everything else happening.
Yeah. I never thought about that.
And one thing that really helps this film with the Christmas time setting is that just it's like instant production value. Just throw up tons and tons of Christmas decorations, and it looks great.
Teddy, okay, question. What do you think is about the what? Okay, question. What do you think is about these where critics don't hate this in the way you assume they would? Oh, so okay. I think he's asking why aren't these critically lambasted as much as like Friday? But well, for one thing, I think we have a lot more diverse critics now. Back in the '80s, it
Yes.
was mostly just Siskel and Ebert, and journalists, film nerds.
Hmm.
But now you have things like Rotten Tomato or Bloody Disgusting and horror magazines, YouTubers.
Yeah, it's a factor of a lot of things. Like you said, you have more people reviewing these types of movies who are into this stuff. And I'm sure you also have a lot of critics like, I'm not watching that. Pass.
Yeah, and I'm
Um,
glad he mentioned it because I didn't even think about it. This has a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is
which is a
absurdly
lot
high.
higher. Yeah, and a lot higher than what Joker 2 got.
Yep. And Tyler has a point. But I think that feeds into my point of A lot of the people that are watching these now and reviewing them are people who understand what it's going for.
Yes, and people like us who grew up with these kinds of movies.
Because
Like if
because even with the critical score, you still get a lot of people backlash. Oh, these movies are just violence and nothing else. They hate women. They stop it. Draven, can you
they
imagine
do,
if Siskel and Ebert saw these movies? I'd love that.
they they would freak out.
I, Ebert might have had a stroke in the theater.
Also, back to your point about discourse, this opening prologue, it's similar to I think the first teaser trailer they put out, but like none of that footage is in the actual movie where it's Art dressed as Santa and there's a little girl, you know, that comes down the stairs and everything, and the teaser implies, oh, Art killed that kid. And just that teaser, I remember had a lot of discourse from people saying, oh, is this going too far? This is
I love that
offensive.
these movies don't care.
They do not. And Damien Leone, I think, has genuine skill and awareness to know when to go all the way and when to pull back and when to be in your face and when to just suggest something. Like by this movie, he has a great handle on that.
Yeah,
Of
these
no,
movies
I'm gonna
never
do the
feel
most
like,
fucked up shit you can think of.
and they never feel mean spirited. I
Mhm.
think. Yes, characters suffer and have horrific fates. It's a slasher movie.
Okay, but they are mean spirited in a way that goes so over the top that it circles back to being
Well, that's what I
comedic.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
like
don't know how anybody can watch like the upside down kill in the first movie and think that should be taken seriously at all.
and the bed kill in the second one especially, where it's so mean that character does not deserve that. She is not
It
an
goes on
unlikable
for like
character at all,
20 minutes.
and it goes on so long that it starts getting kind of funny if you're
Uh,
in on the joke.
I watched this YouTuber, Dr. Mike. He's a real doctor, and he reacts to like medical stuff, and he reacted to these movies from a medical standpoint. It's amazing. Teddy says Ebert would dox Damien, probably.
Definitely.
That is, I think, a perfect way to handle that. You just hear the kid talking, and then split.
Yep.
And I think for me as a slasher fan, I've always wanted a modern day slasher that isn't bound to the censorship of the '80s. We finally get it, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Art the Clown is a killer who will kill children. He does not give a fuck, but the movie knows when it doesn't need
The
to
movie
show
also,
it.
the movie also like, it's impressive how I like watching Art the Clown. I'm never rooting for him,
Yeah, especially just given how funny he is. And that's
and
consistent
I
with
think
all
it
his
helps.
movies.
I think it helps that within this is so great. Just like silently murdering this man next to his wife. But I think it also helps that with two, he created I think the best modern final girl in
Sienna.
Sienna. So I'm actually rooting for her.
Exactly. Yeah, Teddy says he rubs salt on the wounds. Come on. It's like, yeah, that is funny. He
Yeah.
does literally do that.
Lady, don't just stand there. Move.
She's great. Her screams are amazing.
Yeah.
I love this shot where she like screams and yells at her kids to run, and then the axe just comes through the door.
Okay. Yeah. And we
I
didn't
don't
do
need
the
the
Shining
shining
shot.
shot, but well,
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you do
there we
need his
go.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Eh,
Can we
yeah.
stop that?
Yeah, at least we got it out of the way quick. I
Uh
do love this though, where it's like, okay, we're not going to show the kid getting killed, but you will see the aftermath.
yeah.
This lady's having a bad day.
She is. This movie has the most squirmy kill, the chainsaw. Yeah. And Draven, I remember
Oh,
when killing kids was one of the big you can't do that. Now you get stuff like Welcome to Derry where kids get mutilated and torn in half on screen. I need to catch up on
yep.
that show.
Yeah, even Jason Voorhees, I know that's something like Kane Hodder was very adamant about, was no, Jason doesn't kill children. Like,
I
there are
will
things
say
Jason won't do.
I have always agreed with him on that.
Yeah, it just depends on the killer.
Michael, yes, I could see him killing kids. Jason with the backstory and everything, I just have never seen him as a kid killer.
Stay tuned for our next ranking on the morality of slash killers in fiction.
Yeah.
Arts and S tier.
Uh, he's having so much fun.
And I've heard some pushback from people who can't get into these movies, who find them boring, find them drawn out. They're like, what? They're not scary. And it's like, no, I don't think they're scary. You just have to be in on the joke.
Yeah. Teddy, I love when he smelled the foot during the chainsaw kill and just does a ew face. Yeah.
Yeah. And to stick up for these movies, it's not just the gore. Like, there is a degree of craftsmanship and ideas and other things going on. Case in point, you have our killer horrifically murder this family in the most bloody, fucked up way, and then he eats the cookies and then washes the plate.
Yeah.
Like, that
No,
is
it's
funny.
it is really interesting to me how many like film fans suddenly can't critically engage with something when it's extreme.
Yeah. Hello.
Well, that kid's dead.
Yeah, you don't know.
Oh.
5 years prior.
Now I will say this is the one I know the least. It's the one I've seen the least, but
Next year, I really, just on my own, I really want to rewatch like the first couple around Halloween and then save this one for Christmas, because I haven't rewatched two in a while.
I wonder how these binge. Probably not great. Two and three alone are like 5.5 hours. That Terrifier game is out, and I kind of want to get it.
If you do, we should play it for the channel.
Yeah, at some point. I'm not alone down here. Trinity, help. Has there been any update on the fourth one? No. But I mean, that's gonna happen. There's no way this doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild that it's already been a year since this movie. But yeah, we don't have a release date or anything. So I would guess like give it a couple years, but we'll definitely get it.
The only thing I know is that Rhea Ripley from WWE desperately wants to be in one of these movies. She loves these movies.
That's awesome.
I would pay a lot of money to watch Rhea Ripley fight Art the Clown.
I mean, we will see Chris Jericho in a few months.
Yeah. Which, let me just tell you, when I was watching 2, I didn't know he was in it. When I got to that post credit scene, I was like, "What the fuck? Why is Chris Jericho here?"
This is such a great gag. He decapitates that cop, and then he's just walking around, and then like it's his head. It's beautiful.
I love that look, the look on that one's face, like, huh?
I don't know what was on that plate, but it looked disgusting.
Draven wants Art the Clown versus Goldberg from Santa Slay. That match would last 5 minutes, and Goldberg would win because it's a squash match. And unless you're a wrestling fan, that won't make any sense. No, Goldberg is a notoriously like really jacked wrestler, but he was never trained properly, so he can't go for more than 5 minutes in the ring. It's really funny. John would buy out a whole theater for Rhea Ripley to play Ellen Ripley's great ancestor fight art. Okay.
Yeah, every time you say Ripley, it throws me off because I keep thinking of Alien. So this is a very normal scene to walk in on.
Yeah. I love that look on his face. Like,
She's crazy.
this is one of those things that I don't think the movie explains enough. Like, what is happening with her.
Okay, so the lore is very simple. So the idea is going back to the first movie, Art the Clown, just a serial killer. Not supernatural, like he is just a serial killer in the first movie. Then at the end of the first movie, he dies. But then he's resurrected by this demon. The demon we saw as the little girl in the second one, and now she's inhabited the body of this lady, the one he fucked up in the first one, because he twisted her mind enough and fucked her up enough. So now she's like kind of possessed by what we saw as the little girl. And so, that was not at all clear to me just watching these movies.
No,
but I'm glad I have this information.
I don't think any of that is in these movies.
So the tell for that supposed to be is she has the glowing eye, and it's like the glowing eyes the girl in the second one has, and they also do a couple similar things that I'll point out. But yeah, I need to read that after the fact to make
Yeah.
that more clear to me. But also, like, she acts kind of like the little girl from two. Because on first viewing, I was disappointed. I was like, oh, what happened to his sidekick from the second one? She was fun. I kind of missed her. And then, oh, okay. Well, now I get it.
Hayden is in the chat and says Art's a deadite now. It's true.
Basically.
Tyler, what do you think is the most excessive kill in this movie? Probably the chainsaw.
That's a with the guy specifically. That's a good
Yeah.
pick. Also, the Santa Claus guy.
Hey, look,
I
it's the
feel so
original
bad
Art
for
the
him.
Clown.
Yeah, that is what he looks like.
That is the one scene where I would have trimmed stuff. I don't need Art the Clown peeing on him.
Yeah, he does gross stuff.
That's always been my least favorite part of these movies.
Mm-hmm. I also want to give props to, like, you joke about like that contrast of actual art and the guy cosplaying as him.
No,
He
I'm
does
not.
legitimately look like.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
the
joking.
guy
He's
from the.
designed to look like the All
Mhm.
Hallows Eve art.
Mhm. But I think that contrast really shows again just how impressive the makeup on actual art has gotten. Like it's the prosthetics on him are really cool and it's real
Yeah.
seamless. And I love how the girl kind of annoys him, like when she hits the thing in his ear and he's like, "Ah, God, just get away from me." Like she keeps blowing that horn and he's like, you're kind of a lot."
Draven says the rat kill, which he swears is straight from American Psycho. I don't know if that's
That's
most
what I've heard. Yeah,
excessive because
that one's
that one she dies like really fast.
she does, but boy, is it fucked up.
Hayden says All Hallows Eve sucks. Correct. And then is the little girl in the first one the girl that was killed at the carnival? I've always assumed the little girl was Art's first victim. I think it's taking the form of one of his first victims. But
Yeah.
because he doesn't explain anything in these movies, you have to rely on fan theories and Wikipedia.
Yes. All will be revealed in Terrifier 4.
I'm scared, honestly. Because they've also been talking about with just lore. They're gonna finally explain what the Upside Down is in the volume 2 of the final season of Stranger Things, and I'm sure whatever that is gonna be nonsense.
I feel like it's not gonna be consistent with.
Well, no, because they had a trailer for season 2, and I won't say anything that was in the trailer except they have a line where I think it's Mike says, "The Upside Down is not at all what we thought it was." What did you think it was? You've never talked about it. I just don't do retroactive origin stories is what I'm saying. They never line up and they're usually bad.
Here we get a nice little Black Christmas homage with Art sitting in the window. And it's also really cool that with Vicky here, I think is her character's name, that this actress is in all 3 movies, but in this one she gets so much more to do.
Well, and it's nice
playing the long game,
because
but she's great in this movie.
Because 2 and 3 feel of a piece, and 1 feels so disconnected. This is what connects 1 to 2 and 3.
Yeah, because in the first movie, we spend so much time with that fake out final girl before she dies, and then Vicky shows up for the 3rd act because we need somebody else for Art to chase around.
Which is a great twist, because I didn't see it coming the first time I watched it. Real quick, Tyler says Robert won't be revealed in Terrifier 4. They keep making things forever. As of right now, Leone has said that 4 will explore Art's origin. So we are taking him at his word.
At the very least, I expect 4 to be a conclusion for Sienna. It doesn't mean we won't keep making Art the Clown movies, but I think at least for Sienna, 4 will be a conclusion.
Yeah, because that actress is starting to get another word.
Lauren Lavera.
There is a part of me that just loves that Mike Flanagan has seen these and loved them. I don't know if you remember this. He gushed about Terrifier 2. Specifically about Laura Laverne. Oh my god.
Lauren Lavera. Oh my god.
We've been invaded.
Hostile takeover.
What's up?
Not a whole lot.
You bald fraud.
I know.
She also had a voice cameo in The Life of Chuck. She's one of the reporter ladies you hear.
Yeah, no, because I remember, I think it was right after 2 came out, or when 3 was coming out, it was being reported that she was cast in Life of Chuck. I didn't realize it was a voice cameo, though.
Yeah. No, and I think she's legitimately great in both of these movies.
Robert, I need you to give Hayden a timestamp.
I have it on the thing. I got the video up.
Okay, but there's a delay.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the timestamp?
23 minutes, 31 seconds.
All right, 23. I'll do 23. Give it to me again. Sorry.
Now I'm at 23 minutes, 43 seconds.
Okay.
I'll just tell you when I hit a flat 24 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm at 24.
Okay, yeah, 24. We're good.
So, Hayden, which is what Terrifier movie is your favorite?
This one.
Okay.
2 and 3 are both great. 2 is way too long.
Yes.
So it's by default, I think it's this one.
Yeah, and John said earlier he thinks 2 has a better story than this. I mostly agree, but I do think this has a better climax than 2.
Yeah.
I think the 3rd act of this movie is real great.
Yeah, I have a major issue with a choice in this movie later on, but we'll get there.
I do too.
But I was telling Robert that I think part of my problem with the story in this movie, and in some Greek too, is Damien Leone doesn't know how to explain any of the batshit crazy lore that he has come up with in his head. So Robert had to read like the Wikipedia page of what's happening in these movies to me.
It's obvious once you know it.
All to Noah reading the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
No, but for me, because there are some fans that I know were that were disappointed in 2, that thought it was way too long and silly, and because there are people that love just the grindhouse vibe of that first one. It's very short and very specific. 2 gets a lot weirder, but I personally get a lot more out of these sequels. It's they're slashers mixed with this weird, like, edgy dark fantasy, and I enjoy that shit. Like, I think it's fun.
For me,
Yeah, I like it.
I like the look of one for the most part, and I like the big kill. I don't have anything else to latch on to in that movie. It was an hour and a half of discount Nev Campbell walking around an apartment building.
Yeah, that movie's really boring.
Yeah, in my opinion, 1 is the shortest of them and the most boring, because there's a lot of just killing time and meandering. These movies are too long, but at least there's a story and things happening with characters I care about.
I like this more than 2. 2, I think, has my favorite scene in all of them, though. Which
is it the 20-minute bedroom kill scene?
Actually, it's the Halloween store when he's. Like,
oh yeah, when he's just like messing with that guy.
When he's just being a dick. I love that scene.
Well, he's messing with her too. That's their first face-to-face scene.
Yeah, when he's got like the sunglasses on, or when he's like.
Art in sunglasses is always peak.
Tyler, I don't really like this new trend of people making podcasts about serial killers in the movie now. I remember starting that Scream TV show, but I'm kind of done with it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with addressing it.
That just happens in real life. And that didn't start with the Scream TV show. Like that.
No, that's...
A character being into the fictional serial killer goes like way back. Now it's just podcasting now.
The podcast girl in this movie is really annoying.
I have always said she does not get the death she deserves. She deserved the chainsaw death.
Oh no.
No, I don't remember if I told you, but when we did our Terrifier 2 commentary, that was a blind viewing for Noah. And when we got to the big kill, he goes, "Jesus Christ, this is still going," because that kill goes on for like half an hour.
Oh, it's insane.
That is one thing that I think this movie both is an improvement and not as good, is they spread out the kill quality more, but then you also don't get the big like holy shit kill. Because even the chainsaw kill, it is like a holy shit moment, but it's also over like really quick.
Compared to the bedroom one.
Yeah.
I think that this we'll see what they do in 4. I think they were wise in not trying to top the bedroom scene of, now we need a kill that goes on for 30 minutes.
No, I want them to keep doing it until you get to like 5 and there's an hour-long kill scene. Teddy, to me, 1 doesn't have as much of the super dark humor that I love about Art. It has some of it, but not as much as 2 and 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And 1 has the most gross out humor, which is just not my thing.
Yeah, and I don't... This has the least of that, which I think it makes it like... I don't know, I hate that stuff. I hate it in 2 with the little girl.
It's gross.
See, I think this one, you're right, it doesn't, but it feels more out of place here because you have that like really awkward scene where he pees on the Santa.
Yeah.
It's gross, but you at least have characters responding to it. It doesn't feel like something you could cut out.
Tyler, I need to go back and watch Terrifier 2. Have you not seen it? Janine says, I like the hauntings in Hollywood, California, and The Haunting in the White House. I'm not sure what those are.
I don't know what that
Speaking
is.
of making podcasts about serial killers, I watched the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm sorry.
Oh, yep, that is in that movie. And here we have Jason Patrick as Sienna's father, which is pretty cool.
Which I'm glad
Margot!
we addressed. I think we talked about it in 2. I went that entire movie the first time I watched it expecting them to reveal that Art the Clown was her dad.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, same body type.
Well, but we never see him in 2.
Yeah. No, it would be peak if you had David Howard Thornton as Art this whole time, but then he gets unmasked at the end of the movie and he just turns into Jason Patrick.
Well, because in 2, remember, they keep going on about how the dad was sick and something happened to him. I thought it was going to be revealed that like something turned him into Art or some insane bullshit like that.
Yeah, he definitely had some sort of like abilities or like could see the future.
Because he made that sword, or no, not the sword, the armor that she wears.
No, he made the sword.
Oh, was it the sword? Okay.
Yeah, he just designed with the drawings. Yeah, and like I said, there are slasher fans that aren't into that. They want something more straightforward and realistic. But these movies are so over the top that I'm cool with all the dark fantasy stuff.
Okay, I have to ask people that think that which realistic slasher do they prefer? Friday the 13th, where an undead hockey man goes around chopping people to pieces. Halloween, where the man is either an evil boogeyman or a child that grew up to be a murderer that can survive being shot 6 times. The one where an evil Santa killed a kid's parents in front of him and then he turns into a killer Santa. What kind of realistic slasher are we looking for here?
The most realistic slasher is probably the first Black Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
So Hayden, how do you feel about Sienna?
Maybe Halloween until the end.
Yeah. So Hayden, what do you think about Sienna just in the overall final girl trope?
She's one of my favorite final girls. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's in my top 10.
Oh, and I know John doesn't love this stuff because we were just talking about it, but the lore stuff isn't like super well defined, but I like having a more like this is a schlocky slasher series, but it wants to go epic, and I kind of like that.
No, I don't hate that in theory. I just need them to be better at it. I shouldn't have to go look up what's happening in the movie.
No, I think Damien Leone could make a really good movie if he... Okay, he needs to be the effects guy on a really good movie.
He can direct it and do the effects. I just need somebody else to write the damn thing.
I think the writing is good enough.
Some of his camera movement, and I know that is a little TV. Like he's kind of, he gets TV performances at a lot of like background characters too.
Yes, for me that's part of the charm.
Teddy, what about the Maniac remake? I haven't seen it. And Draven says, I guess most realistic would be Ghostface.
No.
Yeah, but those movies are also silly.
Yeah. The idea of Ghostface is realistic, but it's probably Black Christmas.
Yeah. That is
specifically the 06 one.
No, Black Christmas 2019. Now that's a realistic, grounded movie.
Hayden's gonna freak out.
Why? Oh.
Why? Oh. I don't think blood's supposed to come out of there.
No.
I feel so bad for this guy. He does not deserve this.
You're supposed to dust yourself off every few days, or you can't.
Yeah, he looks better than Vicky does.
These are the kind of movies where I'm like, I couldn't be an actor. You're not covering me in that goop.
Yeah. No, I remember back when I was really into like The Walking Dead, and people asked me like, "Oh, would you love to be like a zombie on that show?" And I'd say no, I don't want to wear that makeup in the Georgia heat. That's not for me.
Well, Hayden would really love to have been a zombie extra on Day of the Dead.
Oh,
Do you know
Oh,
about that, Hayden?
yeah, I think so. I think you told me about it.
Where the meat went bad over like 2 weeks, and
Oh, yes.
they still had to put it in their mouth.
this
This
is
is this is the most upsetting part
disgusting.
of the movie.
Don't do that. This got a big reaction from my crowd. They're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this movie's going there." I also think it's an effective moment in actually being more suggestive than actually showing what she's doing.
Yeah.
It implies just enough to make you wince. As opposed to this guy where you see it all.
Ugh.
Ugh, don't do that.
Oh,
Oh,
stop it!
I don't like
Stop
any of
it!
this.
This looks like a bad way to go.
I feel bad for that woman. She ever gets her body back.
I think she's too far gone.
I I don't know if I like these movies better if they don't. So 2 and 3, I don't know that they need the like sidekicks that they have.
I
So,
like him.
as Robert explained the lore to me, the sidekick, Art's sidekick is actually very important because that's what keeps bringing him back to life.
Okay.
Yes.
Because apparently the idea, and you tell me if this is in the movie, the little girl from 2 is what brings him back to life. And in this one, she has inhabited the girl from 1's body because the girl from 1's mind has snapped from the trauma, and she's
Yes.
walking around in her like a meat suit.
Yes. So Art's sidekick in this is technically the same sidekick from 2, is what we're getting at. And I think that's fine. I think it's nice payoff for 1. And also, there's a scene in 2 when the little girl calls Sienna and she's talking in Jonathan's voice, her brother, and that's what tricks her to go to the amusement park. She'll do the same thing later in this movie where she's like mimicking voices. And she has the same glowing eyes. The glowing eyes are like supposed to be the tell that's the same, but I did not piece that together just watching these on my own.
That apparently he won't have a sidekick in 4. That makes sense if Leone
With
is
how this
writing.
movie ends.
If Leone is writing this as the end, it's probably like Art's last life.
Yeah, I could see that. And also what you were saying, John, about the girl from
Love the
1.
dinner scene.
Yeah, this is such a great cameo from her friend in 2. And again, all that makeup, it's just disgusting. I also forgot that in 2, Art threw acid at her face, so that's why her face is bubbling here.
Yeah.
It's such a great effect. And I appreciate in slasher sequels when you get to actually spend time with the final girl and exploring their trauma and the aftermath. Because we usually didn't see that back in the day. Because in most '80s slashers,
They
you
didn't come
change
back.
protagonists movie to movie. Yeah,
Well, that's because I would argue the protagonists in the 80s slashers are the killers.
yeah.
They just wouldn't leave Jason alone.
Yeah. And even when we do like Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street, when we bring her back in 3, like that's more of an ensemble movie. I wouldn't say she's the protagonist of that. You know what I mean?
I need to get these. There's a release, a steelbook release of 1 and 2 on 4K called The Whole Bloody Affair because it was released like right after 2 that I want to get.
Kill Bill ripped
Hell
off Terrifier.
yeah.
Or no, No, it wasn't called that. I was thinking of Kill Bill because Robert and I were talking about that the other day.
I was
It's
confused.
it was something, but it's like a package of 1 and 2.
Did we just miss the Ice Nine Kills?
Mm,
Oh, does that play in the movie
yes, it
somewhere?
plays like right here. I think it's
Okay.
what they're listening to when he walks in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we missed it.
It did throw me off seeing this kid as a college freshman, but like he
Oh,
was technically
this
playing
kid's too
his age
young.
at the time. Well, he looks too young because in the second one, I think he's playing him younger than he actually is. So they accounted for that here with the 5 year time jump. That's why he's a college freshman. But he looks younger than like he doesn't look 18,
So
even if he
yeah,
actually was.
Hayden, I don't know if you have this or it's just me overthinking it, but in the universe of Terrifier, why is a song about Art the Clown playing on the radio?
Yeah, I thought about that too. I'm like, okay.
It's an homage to Jason Lives when the Alice Cooper song plays on the radio.
Okay,
I know I just got here. I'm gonna
that is a
get
great
something to drink though.
Hayden.
I know.
Have you seen the video for that song though?
Oh, the Ice Nine Kills one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Uh, Draven says he heard Iceland Kills is doing a song for Scream 7. That one surprised me. Spencer, the lead singer, has went on record and said that Scream is like his favorite horror franchise. Uh, they actually did a song on their first Silver Scream album. It was a bonus track that was released later for Scream, and it's framed like a phone call. It's awesome. He should call the film Terrifier for the final Friday. Yes.
Yeah.
Hayden, would you like that?
No,
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't hear it, but no.
Teddy said he should call the film Terrifier for the final Friday.
I mean, that wouldn't make any sense, but all right.
What if we named it the final Terrifier?
Yes.
And then they'll make 5
Yeah.
more, and when you get to 9, it's Terrifier goes to hell, the final Terrifier.
Not Art goes to hell.
No. Terrifier Man versus Jason, who wins?
Terrifier man.
I mean, given the cliffhanger of this movie, I don't think it's a stretch to say the next movie could be called Terrifier in Hell. I think there's every chance that is a possibility.
No,
I
if it's Art versus the alien from All Hallows Eve, I'm gonna
I'd
be
love
so
that.
excited.
I'd love that. I
Robert,
love
do you know
that.
about that?
I'd love that
I have heard
alien.
about it from you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome. That short is so out of place.
It's probably the best one on that movie, though.
Oh.
Yeah, the Terrifier short itself is to me what people accuse these movies of being, which is just like too
Like just
much.
Yeah, All Hallows Eve is not very good.
And I will
or
not be watching All Hallows Eve 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
This poor rat.
I was not expecting Art to get a freeze gun in this movie. But we gave him a freeze gun. And it's awesome.
David Howard Thornton should be Mr. Freeze.
He should.
He should. I do find, because normally I'm perfectly fine with just a safe casting if it'll be good. I do find if he did join DC, I don't want him to be the Joker. I don't want Joker to
Yeah.
be just this.
No. I think he could.
It's so gross.
Scarecrow? Is
Oh.
Scarecrow.
He could. I wouldn't mind him as Scarecrow.
I don't know.
But-
So this is gonna sound rude. How good is he at acting? That's not.
Well, with dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I haven't seen the mean one yet.
You should
where he plays evil Grinch.
watch it and get back to us. I don't want to watch.
We've never like he's famous for a character that doesn't talk.
Yeah.
But he's a wonderful physical actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except he's in
Him?
a lot of crap, which annoys me.
Him as the ventriloquist, and then you just have somebody else voice the puppet.
Oh God.
Yeah, I like him as an actor, like the way he is able to bring like art to life. I don't like him enough to watch
Dreamboat.
yeah, or that
Oh.
Grinch movie.
The mean one.
Yeah, I have no interest in the mean one.
Apparently he's an orderly in Gotham for an episode.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh
could take
my
place in the
God.
universe.
He was a voice in that Ride to Hell Retribution game from like 2011.
Hell yeah.
Robert, do you know about that?
Like the worst game of all
That's
time.
like widely considered to be one of the worst modern games of all time.
Okay, this is
it's
probably
my favorite. It's Clint Howard.
it's like the best scene of the movie. I love all these characters. I love Clint Howard. I'd fuck you.
No, that's my favorite Clint Howard.
My wife's dead.
I'd fuck you. That might be my favorite Clint Howard moment.
No, this got the biggest because hated. I saw this movie in the theater. This got the biggest laugh from my crowd when Art goes when he sees Santa Claus. It's so good.
Yeah, I love that.
It's shit like that when people say, "Oh, there's like nothing of there's no craftsmanship here. It's just gore and sleaze and nothing else." It's like no, like there are constructed jokes. Like there are ideas beyond just the gore. There are legitimately clever moments.
Yeah. Get a load of this fucking guy.
Oh, he's gonna be in Night of the Living Dead too.
Oh, finally.
Dozens of us have been asking for that.
Dozens of us.
And he's in an episode of a show called Bupkis as Art the Clown.
Is that canon?
I hope so.
This is such a great setup here. When he tugs at his beard, he's like, "No, it's real. Only a real Santa has a beard." And he's like, "Ah, I'll remember that."
Apparently Bupkis is a Pete Davidson show.
Yeah.
And he
No.
apparently it got
Oh, yeah.
renewed and he just went, nah, I'm not doing that.
I love these guys so much. I want a prequel movie about them. That's like this slice of life drama comedy. That's just seeing.
That's just sad.
And then, yeah. And then you watch this movie to see what happens to them. It feels very believable too, where you have of course, the two guys at the bar like playing along, and then the bartender being like, "Yeah, I don't know, this guy's fucking weird. I don't want to put up with this shit." Draven says, "Let's get a remake of the Santa Claus with Art." Yes,
I'd
that
watch
should
that.
absolutely be the next movie. He kills Tim Allen's Santa Claus and takes his place.
I'd watch that.
He kills Bernard.
No.
Somebody at the store was talking about the Santa Claus, and I'm like, "What is that elf's name?" And she's like, "Bernard." I'm like, "Why do you know that?"
I know that.
Yeah, but
Bernard's Peak.
I don't expect
Finish that sentence.
I don't expect NPC coworkers to know who Bernard is.
I will say something that is impressive with these movies is yes, the cinematography gets better, but I can see the same consistent style and way the movie looks just better with each movie.
Well, like you said, the second one's kind of a step down visually, where it's like they have a lot more money, but it has kind of a cheap TV digital look to it. This movie is like the perfect middle ground of the grindhousey look of the first one and a more traditionally cinematic movie.
Yeah, two. I like how like grand and epic two tries to be, but it's
Yeah.
just it's weird that it looks like
Like a CW show.
looks like a soap opera, and then
I also don't care because at least I can see what's happening. I'll give it that.
Draven says you could turn the Santa Claus into a body horror movie and it would work. And Ted, I agree.
It
And
is a
Teddy
body horror movie.
says, I want an Easter Terrifier film just for the image of wearing those bunny ears.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I do hope he continues like the holiday thing.
that's wrong.
Yeah. No, like the scene is gross, but I feel like the movie at least earns it just because you have the other characters reacting to it. Like this is where a line has been crossed, and they're like, "Dude, what the fuck?" It's also funny how the Santa Claus here is the one who's been the most chill with them, and now he just flips out and is
Freaking
gonna
out.
beat the shit out of him. And I think this movie has a really, really well timed Art pulls out a gun moment. Because that's not something you should do excessively. Every time he does, like, it has to be a shocking moment. And here, I think it lands perfectly. Especially in this film where you've had so many over the top kills already, you've forgotten about the gun and forgot that he'll do that. Like, you're not expecting that to be what he pulls out. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Clint Howard.
By Clint Howard. I love that like Ron Howard is a like a like a
Big film
A-list
director.
Well
director.
looking man.
A-list director, and then Clint Howard's like, I'm in Terrifier 3.
He's also in like every Ron Howard movie. Like, you can count on Clint Howard for two things. He will show up in things that his brother directs, and then really sleazy.
Isn't he also in
graphic horror movies.
House of the Dead?
Maybe, maybe I don't remember. He's the ice cream man. That's like in horror circles. That's the main thing he's known for.
Yeah.
But he might be in House of the Dead. I just don't remember.
Is he in Phantasm, or did I make that up?
I think
Yes,
you set up.
he is in House of the Dead.
Good for him.
Hayden, have I made you watch that yet?
No.
Yeah. Hayden, Robert. Sorry, I'm freaking out. Apparently, he's Captain Kirk's sidekick. Remember in the yellow. I know that movie well. I know that movie too well. That's embarrassing.
We need to watch it with Hayden.
We do.
I think this is the bedroom scene of this movie.
Yeah, it of course it doesn't go on as long as that, but for me this was the standout kill. It's just gets a lot of points for creativity.
Yeah. Teddy, I like the consistency of when Art uses gun. It's because he just wants to get a kill over with. It's like the people who get the gun. It's when he's bored of them. Yeah, and it works here where it didn't work in like Scream 6, I think, for me.
He also, in the context of the scene, needed to quickly dispatch the other two guys so he can do this. Because this is so fucked up.
The Ice Age.
Art should only talk if he sing Mr. Freeze puns.
Correct.
Oh
I
god, like
don't like it.
you can't even relate to that because it's so insane, but it's still hard to watch.
Yeah, although I am of the opinion that might not hurt
Maybe.
because the nerve endings would be dead.
Yeah. Oh god.
It
It's
would
just
look
so gross.
it would be bad, but
I mean,
I don't know that it would.
he's bleeding, so I don't think it's frozen enough to get that far down.
Yeah. Say cheese.
No, it Art will talk one time and it'll be he's fighting Sienna and he'll yell die.
Yes.
I
That's
knew
where
he
I
was
was
going with
hoping
that.
you were going with that.
Die. But he's got to say it in David Howard Thornton's southern accent. He's like,
Oh,
die.
Art the Clown being Southern would unironically be the best thing about these movies.
I love have you seen clips of him in costume on set talking?
No.
Yes.
It's
It's
one
weird.
of my it's one of my favorite things because he's got this like southern thing going on.
Oh.
And it's
Art, just
awesome.
put this guy out of his misery. Don't shove a carrot in his face. You asshole.
Finger guns.
And then the guy's eye still moving is such a great choice. So the dad in this family is like a little bit of an asshole, but I do think he's completely in the right in this situation where he's like, yeah, I don't know if we should be letting her like drive around with our daughter alone, unsupervised. Like that's probably a bad idea.
What's a bad idea?
Oh, and Hayden, in case you haven't seen it, this is my Art and Sienna Funko Pop display.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, they put out a bunch of Art the Clown Funko Pops, but this was the one I wanted.
I
Very happy
decided
with it.
I'm pretty much done with Funkos, but I do have the Art
Yeah,
NECA figure, but I don't have it with me.
hell yeah. I do want to get that if I ever am able to get my hands on that. I'm getting
Okay,
it.
I'll go grab mine.
Yay.
Oh, this is the big scene where I went, what the fuck?
It shouldn't be funny.
Oh, what does it say about us that we find it funny?
This scene is wonderful.
I
Hayden, we've
bought
we've
the
determined that this is Robert's favorite scene in cinema.
It's up there. Hell yeah. Look
That's
at him.
so cool.
he's got the
He's
trash
adorable.
bag. I bought the normal one. They have like a blood soaked version, but I just decided I wanted the normal one.
Yeah, I tend to prefer the normal ones over those types of variants, but that's just me.
But yeah, and this is the only NECA figure I have where I don't need to put all the accessories in a plastic bag because he comes with the plastic bag, and I
That's
just put him.
awesome.
Everything he comes with is in this bag.
I love that. That's so great.
That's just lore
And I,
accurate.
and I just gave him the except Art doesn't have alternate faces and hands in his trash bag.
You don't know that.
Huh.
That's true. Well, they aren't his.
That might be true.
Can we get like an '80s toy line for inspired toy line for Terrifier?
They
With
have
Art the Cloud.
they have um like simpler figures.
Mhm.
They did that for House of a Thousand Corpses. They did like a whole line of like card backs. And I at least wanted the Spalding, and I'm like, no, I'll wait for the NECA on that. I don't think they've made that. And Captain Spaulding is the best fictional character, so when that happens, I'll have to get one.
Robert, have you
You know,
seen any of those movies?
I still have not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I think the only Rob Zombie movies I've seen are his Halloween movies.
Devil's Rejects is legitimately peak. And then House of a Thousand Corpses has the best opening scene in movies. And then the rest of it's okay. And then Three from Hell sucks.
I couldn't even finish Three from Hell.
Three from Hell is Devil's Rejects again, but without the best character.
Because that actress had died.
Yes. And for years, when they were interviewed about Devil's Rejects, they'd be like,
she's doing the movie crying.
They'd be like, hey, is there going to be a third one? And Sid Haig would be like, no, because we're fucking dead.
Did he pass away?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sid Haig?
While making the third movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it for like 5 minutes.
And he looks rough.
He looks real bad in that. It's sad.
So Hayden, did you laugh like a lunatic like Robert and I did during this mall scene?
For which part?
You know which part.
The crescendo.
When Art commits like an act of domestic terrorism in the mall.
No, it's beautiful.
The next movie needs to be the Saw crossover. I need to see how the cops in Cityton respond to this.
Oh my! If Terrifier if they do like a Terrifier police procedural, it's just like a cop. I'm responding to. I'm on scene. What the fuck?
I legitimately need to see like the anti-Saw procedural movie that's like in this universe with Art the Clown, where we're just following characters like looking for clues and patterns and figuring out his philosophy, and there's none of that.
It's like Seven, but with fucking Art.
Yeah.
But it'd be the anti-Seven because like there's nothing. Like,
there's nothing
clue in here that means something.
It's gonna be like Zodiac, where he's like just freaking out the whole time. He's like,
can we please make this with Jake Gyllenhaal in the lead?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Zodiac. That's one of my favorite movies.
It's so good.
It's wonderful. She's so good in scenes like this where she's like twitchy just enough. Like, yeah, I'm doing good.
She does kind of have this thing where I think she's acting circles around that kid.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
He's not bad, but I think she's just on another level.
Mm-hmm. And the other guy here, Cole, I like a lot. He's legitimately likable and does not deserve what happens to him later.
No. He is the worst death
I don't think anybody deserves that.
Well, Harvey Weinstein, like that, I could think of him.
I thought you were gonna go, Harvey Weinstein, Justin from Turbo.
Yeah, they're equal.
I don't know. Blake Foster does kind of suck.
No, but
No, never mind. I won't yap about that.
Teddy says, he seems to love torture. Maybe there's a philosophical reason for this. But why the poop stuff, Jimmy?
I need to hear Danny Glover say that line.
I need the scene where they arrest Art. There's nothing in his pockets. Except, oh God, what is this in his pocket?
What the fuck? Stop it!
No, this woman is a bitch, and she does not get enough painful enough death.
After the movie I really want is Tom Atkins from Halloween 3 investigating Art the Clown.
Yes. No, and he's so good where he's just covering his face like I am so sorry. Like I want no part in this. And I like that he's like a legitimately good roommate to Jonathan. Like he is a cool dude who just wants to help him like come out of his shell. He could have so easily been a stock like jerk roommate character, but he's not that at all.
No, I understand this actor is probably college age, but he does not. I can't see it. This kid's like 12.
Yeah.
What's the actor's name?
Oh.
Let's see. Well, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page, but yeah, but I know he was like 18 or 19 when he filmed this. He just looks a lot younger.
I guess he's 21.
Yeah.
That does not make no. No.
Hayden's gonna go to a convention, get on the bike, and say, "Hey, stop lying about your age.
You're 11.
You fraud." You'll have like a beard.
He's got a full beard and a beer. I'm like, no.
Put that down. You are breaking the law.
So we'll talk about it more later, but I think one of the big mistakes in this movie is keeping these two separated for 90% of this movie.
Yeah, that's my biggest gripe with this movie is what we do with his character. That was the main thing I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah. I don't like it, and it stinks.
But I do like how they handle, again, the trauma and just dealing with the aftermath of the last movie and how fractured their relationship is. Like, all that stuff works. And now I like this flip that he's, like, moved on from art and all that stuff, but now she's fallen down the rabbit hole and going crazy. And is like, no, like, there's some crazy shit going on. We gotta stop it.
Robert, I just have one question. Who are you going to call?
What's up?
Oh, okay.
I refuse to answer that question.
I rewatched Die Hard tonight, and I forgot that the reporter is the EPA guy from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The guy that has no dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. His two most iconic roles are playing assholes.
No, when we first got to the mall, I was telling Robert, I was like, when the first time I was watching this, that was the scene where I went, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Trim your nails.
No.
No.
How can she see?
Like the actress or the character?
The character.
You only need one
Magic.
Teddy, Dexter Morgan tries to kill Art, but keeps finding more stuff in his pockets. Just too fascinated to try. there's a like a Tim Seeley comic that has an unofficial Friday the 13th and Dexter crossover. It's very strange.
Weird.
These people are all
This whole
dead.
set is fantastic.
Art the Clown, my beloved.
He's just having a good time.
If I were a child, I'd be like, no.
I'd be like,
God,
I want to
no.
leave now, please.
Mom's like, no.
5-year-old me couldn't even handle Ivan Ooze. I see this guy, I'm running the other way.
It's
You
really
were a
funny when
wimp.
What?
it's.
Hey, Dom.
Aiden, repeat yourself.
I just called you a wimp for being scared of Ivan Ooze.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
5-year-old me was a wimp. Actually, not even that.
Didn't you also watch RoboCop 2 when you were 5?
I had very inconsistent standards. No, sorry. Because that's 95. I was 3 when I saw Power Rangers the movie.
Okay. But yeah, like, hey, Art the Clown, like, he gives out a lot of real toys. You know, credit where credit's due.
Awesome.
That's the most
That's
realistic
fair.
thing in this movie. The kids start running towards you like, no, wait.
Oh, fuck.
But yes, Robert, 3-year-old me could not handle Ivan Ooze. 5-year-old me, however, thought RoboCop 2 was the greatest thing of all time.
I love the employee here who's just like, I don't know what to do in this situation. This is just weird. Yeah, one
That's
kid got a
not good.
football.
I love Art scared of the security guy.
Oh, he's pissed.
Who is the Santa? He's scaring my kid. Good, now get the fuck out of there. Hey. This is democracy manifest.
Well, you know, Art just really wants a succulent Chinese meal.
I thought this was America.
You know, part of me wonders if everybody here would be alive if they hadn't kicked him out.
No,
Don't
when
do
he
it.
opens that box, I was like, oh my god.
What
It's
the
a
fuck?
it's a Looney Tunes gag. It's so good.
Child season.
My headcanon is Art didn't put that there. That is completely unrelated.
Oh no.
He just grabbed a bunch of random boxes from the post office.
Can
One just
can
happened to have a number.
Terrifier 4 be Art the Clown stops domestic terrorism?
Yes. Look, we don't like playing dirty, but there's only one man we know for the job who can get this done.
Escape from New York, but they send in Art the Clown.
Oh my god. Die Hard with Art the Clown.
He comes back wearing the president's face.
They're like, oh, we fucked up.
Oh god, he's
Well,
freaking
but
out.
see, the problem there, Robert, is that's not Escape from New York. That's Face Off.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Gotta
Art the
take
Clown and
Art's
Face
face
Off.
off.
Hayden, have you ever seen Face Off?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That movie's pink.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You ever just all of a sudden get really, you just really notice the ticking of your clock?
No.
Yes, it's the worst.
Yeah, I just had that. I'm like, oh,
What is that noise?
what the fuck?
He
He's right
starts
behind
shooting.
me. Ah!
Teddy says art is the Bugs Bunny of slashers.
That's
It's
that
true.
is
Art
correct.
art at this point is
It's true.
less a serial killer and more of just a domestic terrorist.
Yeah, and one of Damien Leone's quotes on like in crafting this character is he said it was like combining the silent slasher with Freddy's personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a really good approach to it. And that's what just it's what makes him stand out.
I need
Because
him
Freddy,
versus Jason so badly.
hell yeah, because most of the slashers, especially in that time, were the quiet killers who walked more than running. You know, very very dry. And then you had Freddy, who was so different from what most of the other
And then you
slashers were
get
doing.
my boy Chucky.
My
Leprechaun,
boy.
I love Chucky.
No, Chucky might be my favorite.
he's a good guy.
Child's Play 3 is the worst movie, but it does have one of my favorite like Chucky lines of all time. That's right, Andy. Chucky's gonna be a bro.
Yes.
Oh God.
This is one of my favorite shots in the movie. I love the song choice here and seeing Art just walking around. Man,
I had this song stuck in my head earlier today
hell yeah!
because
I love this dude.
I knew we were doing this, but I like
I
so
can't hear it. Is
walking
that
around.
Black Sabbath?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
No.
No, I can't hear it. All I could hear was the subtitles. Oh wait, is it God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen?
Yes,
Okay. So Dio does a cover of that song, and I got my wires crossed.
that tracks. See, he held the door open for them. Yeah, let's
Because
say like
the
Art will do nice things, and people never get him credit
it's
for
true.
it. And
Because the
he deserves
subtitles got stuck on Save Us from Satan's Power. I was like, is that a Black Sabbath song? Dio's
They
cover of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is really good.
they should in Terrifier 4 they should do a Dark Knight Joker thing where it's um there's a scene where it's just Art with no makeup on, but he's still got like the nose and everything.
that sounds chilling.
Have you ever seen that post where it's a screenshot of that scene from The Dark Knight, and then somebody says like the Joker without makeup, and somebody responded and like freaked out on them for making fun of disfigured people, and then somebody else replied, "No, that's Joker without the makeup."
Oh yeah.
Played by a man wearing makeup. Those are not.
No.
But
Those are
no,
not
Robert,
real
have you not
scars.
seen that?
I probably forgot about it.
No,
But
I
yeah.
haven't seen it either.
There's a similar, not like that type of post, but I saw one thing that was actually kind of cool where it's during the dinner party scene with Harvey and it's the scene where Harvey and Bruce like first meet each other, and there's somebody in the background that people thought was Heath Ledger, like Joker was there the whole time, and it's like, oh. And then you like look at it in HD later, and you're like, oh, that's not Heath Ledger. Never mind. That was a nothing burger, but it was cool that lasted. I like Sienna when she starts flipping out. And to John's point, where I could actually critique this film and say this is an area where I do prefer 2/3, is I don't love how we sideline Jonathan and kind of replace that dynamic with Sienna and her cousin here, and this dynamic I just don't care about as much.
Yeah.
So that's probably my biggest gripe with the movie.
Mhm.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
Oh, did you send it to me?
I sent it to both of you.
No. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. That literally is the Joker.
Teddy says people name Jonathan just getting the worst deal for Stranger Things, not Terrifier. To be fair, Jonathan Stranger Things sucks, and he deserves everything that he gets.
Oh, do you want Jonathan from Stranger Things to get the chainsaw death?
That'd be awesome.
Oh God.
That'd be really out of place in that show.
Vecna rolls in with a chainsaw.
That'd be peak. He deserves that.
No. I don't think so.
He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
This scene's also hilarious. Or it's like, ooh, people are talking about me. Cool. Oh, stop it.
Love art. I don't know how people are bored by this movie.
It's legitimately funny. One of the best, if not the best comedy I saw last year, unironically.
Teddy, the Duffers hired Damien Leone just to write the Jonathan death scene. Yes.
That might be my favorite joke is the what does he smell like? And he's like,
I don't know.
I want to fuck him, and he's like genuinely offended by that.
I kind of appreciate this character though because I know people like this who are like obsessed
Yep.
with murderers to an unhealthy degree.
Yeah, and the movie isn't taking her side.
No, she's clearly a psychopath. Or sorry, a psychopath.
Psychopath. I don't know. I like with Cole, it's like, okay, you're kind of the worst, but like I'm just dating you because you're hot. Let's just, as long as we're on the same
You know,
page.
I respect it.
Yeah. All these people are about to have a really bad evening.
No.
This cameo came out of nowhere for me. This was such a great surprise.
oh yeah.
Coming up. I forgot he had a cameo in Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead.
The guy on the TV?
Yeah.
It's Tom Savini.
Oh, you're a little ahead of me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because yeah,
the black guy was Tom Savini,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah. No, I always forget Savini's in this. That's awesome. I love that.
It's so good.
Have you
I don't think he had a script. I think they said just go ham.
He's doing something very similar to his From Dusk Till Dawn performance, and I love it.
This is my guilty pleasure movie, so I talk about it way too much. Robert, have you seen Talladega Nights?
I actually have not. I need to.
There's a scene where this like reporter's like, I'm sitting here talking with NBA legend Larry Bird, and it's a black guy. And the other reporters are like, John, that is not Larry Bird. And I love that scene.
I don't think I've seen that movie either. No, wait, maybe I have. Is that the Ricky Bobby movie?
Yeah, that's Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, I saw that once, like when it first came out.
It was awesome.
It's
not, but
I don't
like
remember liking it.
No, that movie annoys everyone except me, I think.
Oh, that's me. That's me with Doom 2005. I'm the only person that likes that movie. I don't care.
No, I love the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. It's I don't know. That's a movie that isn't good, but I like a lot.
I'll have this.
Just wait till I
One
make
of
you
my
watch House of the Dead.
Oh no.
oh god. Well, one of my favorite comedies when I was in middle school was that movie Wild Hogs, and I'm terrified to go back to it
Oh
because
my god, that movie is
I'm sure it does
something.
not hold
I
up.
remember being really excited for that because it's like Tim Allen and
William H Macy,
William H. Macy, and I'm a
John
huge
Travolta.
Tim Allen fan. You know, I grew up with Home Improvement. I liked Last Man Standing for what it was.
Oh, the boomer sitcom.
It
I
is the
watched all
boomerest
of
show
that.
ever, Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my
Uh,
parents like that show, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I got some enjoyment out of it. It's
And
weirder. Do you guys know about this? That show brings Tim the Toolman Taylor back,
Yes.
no.
and
I've seen
I
that episode.
his
didn't know.
character meets his character in Last Man Standing.
Oh my god.
No, that show
And then
becomes like
there's-
really referential to Home Improvement. Jonathan Taylor Thomas comes back as a different character, but they can't stop referencing that they played father and son. His wife from Home Improvement is in that show.
There's that new Tim Allen sitcom that I think is also a boomer show.
I
Yes.
kind of want to watch that because it's him
Teddy.
and Is it Darcy
Yeah.
from Thor?
Yeah, Kat
Yes.
Dennings.
Yeah, I've seen ads for that. Teddy just said, "I'm a Tim Allen fan" is something no one should ever say. Shame on you. Hey, as far as former cocaine smugglers turned actors go, he's probably
He's the
my
best
favorite.
one.
He is the best of the cocaine fueled people.
I will stand by Home Improvement is awesome. I don't care.
It's a good sitcom.
Yeah, it gave us that.
Hayden, that's one of my favorite Game Grumps bits when Aaron is explaining the Santa Claus to Dan, where it's like, yeah, it's that movie where the kid's like, "Dad, you killed Santa," and he's like, "Oh."
We were playing Old Republic with Dan yesterday, and I went, Dan, don't fuck up now, and no one knew what I was talking about.
Oh.
Because that's one of my favorite Game Grumps bits with Dan's dad. Dan, don't fuck up now.
But so back to this movie, we are at the shower scene.
Not to be confused with the Ice Nine Kills song, the shower scene.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely, and I love this bit where it's like, yeah, what if Psycho but with a chainsaw?
It's funny you mention that because the shower scene is the Psycho song.
I figured. No, this scene makes me feel bad because Cole gets it way worse than she does, and it's unfair.
Oh yeah.
It feels, because we said earlier that Leone just doesn't care. It feels like maybe this is the one scene that is kind of responding to a little bit of that criticism. Because this scene is you get the long drawn out like kill with the guy instead of the girl. But
yeah, that feels deliberate.
Yeah.
Well, it's also a riff on the kill in the first.
Where did he get this chainsaw?
This is his bag.
Sorry.
Hayden, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
This is literally a Looney Tunes gag.
Surprise. No, and this scene, like we said, doesn't go on as long as the bedroom scene, but I think that's to its favor. I love how quick the timing and the editing is here. It's just like, oh my god, it is so much carnage in just a couple of minutes.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's insane. No, the editing here is so
Oof.
good.
Oh.
This poor guy. Oh, it's even worse that he doesn't even slice off the leg completely. When he steps on it and it breaks, oh. It's so messed up.
Oh, God.
Ow.
Yeah, this is the most uncomfortable scene in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think this girl could be like a scream queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her and the mom in the opening scene with the family, they're both fantastic. Hey, it's me. I gave you what you wanted. And she is like brain dead here, basically.
You're an asshole.
No, this is when Art starts talking and he gets like really deep and down to earth, where he's like, hey, has anyone told you you're like not a good person?
No, I just meant Art's an asshole.
No, she's more of an asshole.
Oh, okay.
We can all agree.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't like seeing.
Ow.
Who knew Hayden?
That's some
Who
of
knew
the.
Hayden was squeamish?
No,
No,
some of the
I'm
stuff makes me
squeamish
wince.
with what's about to happen.
No.
I'm squeamish for that
Ow.
shot. For this.
Ow.
This is what I'm squeamish about.
Oh.
My balls.
Yeah,
I-
this.
John's like, what?
So worse than anything
The
else in
movie.
these movies.
Hey, you crossed the line here, Art. I could support everything you did before
Hayden,
this.
Hayden is just betrayed.
No, just as a
Man.
man, that's very uncomfortable.
Good. No, 2024 was weirdly the year of fake
balls?
penises. Balls and fake penises in movies. Because we got a Maxine, Nosferatu, this. That was all over 2024. I remember this shot being in all the marketing of the bloody snow angel.
It's really funny how like you're just a second ahead of me because as you said that, it was like a zoom up of his guts.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what? What?
What?
Yeah, the shot of his guts was in all the marketing.
Yeah. That's just how they market it, not on art or anything, just that guy's intestines.
So I do remember being in theaters and thinking the climax goes on a little too long.
I think
I didn't have that at all.
I think some of it does.
I think this climax is better paced than the 1 and 2. Like, there's great stuff at the end of 2. I just feel like they're fighting back and forth forever. Here, there's more things going on.
But I would argue in this one, she's incapacitated too long. At a certain point, it's just him torturing her.
Okay, I don't agree.
And the stuff with Jonathan is bad.
That's the big choice I don't like. And okay, since we're on that, my big hang up with it is not even being 100% sure if he's dead or not. Because he could totally be back in the next one.
And I feel like they might do that.
And what Damien Leone has said is that they didn't show his death because he thought that was too cruel and going too far. Which...
Okay, hold on. Let's break this down. Domestic terrorism in a mall and murdering children is fine. Murdering a college-aged character because he was a main character in the last one is going too far.
Yeah. Well, I can respect that sentiment to a point because he is a likable character we spent a lot more time with. He's a main character. And with, like, in the case of the mall explosion, like, you don't actually see those kids blow up. Like... It's not as
the kid is holding the bomb. What did you?
No. Okay, no. You see him open the box and you see the explosion, but you don't actually see any gore. There is what I'm saying.
Okay, but where do we draw the line then? Anyone who's likable just can't be killed?
No. It's him saying like I didn't want to show that, which if he's even telling the truth, because I still think it could be a fake out, and that's what's frustrating about it. What I think is weirder about it is it just shortchanges Jonathan in a way where you think you'd at least have the scene where him and Art are like face to face, or you actually see him get captured or something. Like
he's freaking out.
I understand not wanting to show that death on screen if you're gonna go there, but I do think it's weird how much of that is off screen to where I, as a viewer, am
I
like not even sure if it happened or not. That's one of my hangups.
I that sorry, that's a cop out. Art's a psychopath. If you're gonna kill a main character,
Yeah.
fucking show it.
Like I say, it just depends on how you play it. And we were talking about this with the opening scene, though, where Art, kills a kid in his bed, but we, the audience, don't actually see that. Like, there is some restraint in that
Okay,
scene and what we're suggesting and not actually showing.
okay, but just saying that I'm not gonna kill an adult off on screen because you like this character is dumb.
Okay. And I don't agree with that, and Hayden disagrees because he thinks he's 11.
Oh, that's true.
He's 11. That's true.
Hayden, what do you think about this whole thing?
The like
That you can't
in hell.
no,
No.
that you can't show Jonathan's death on screen because he's a likable character.
No,
And a main character.
That's dumb.
But the flip side of that is I also wouldn't. I don't need like a 10-minute torture scene
No,
with that
I don't.
character.
I don't want.
I would
that.
say that's going
I don't.
too far.
No one here said that. You can have it be a quick 1 minute death. He just shoots him. There you go. Javen says, "OMG, it's Slipknot." What?
That iconic character.
My mind always goes to the band.
Maybe that's what he's talking about. I have no idea.
I don't either.
But this is another scene where Vicky, the demon, is talking in other people's voices.
And you keep falling for it. And then Wiener saw it was more that he thought after the shower scene and the rat scene after he felt it was too much. I don't agree with it. I think it should have been a quick death. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to kill a main character, I need to see it.
Yeah, that I agree with. But the dad's death, like, I mean, he dies off screen, but you just see what his body is there, and you're like, oh my god. No, and I like this climax a lot. I think it's very tense and brutal.
Oh,
like,
Draven was talking about the
self-contained.
demon or
It's
whatever that
really-
was making the armor. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that does kind of look like Corey Taylor's mask, but
I didn't get a good look at it. Which mask?
the
guy
fucking-
making the sword.
Well, no, Slipknot changes masks every album, so I wasn't sure which mask he made.
Okay.
Hold on, let me.
Boink. No, look, like he just hit her with the mallet. Like that's very Looney Tunes.
Yeah. That's cool.
Cool.
A freeze is coming.
I don't know him by name, so I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
What's in the bag? Oh, she took a picture. Art decorating with this guy's intestines is such a great choice.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know what mask it is, but
It's one of
just
them.
look up. Yeah, it's one of them. My Corey Taylor hot take is I like Stone Sour more than Slipknot.
Oh my god.
And this is Fraudulent Takes with Hayden.
Yep.
My hot take is House of Golden Bones Part 1 is Stone Sour's best album.
What year was that?
2012? No, it's later than that. Fuck, I don't remember. But that's a concept album. It ended up being a 2 album thing, and they went all in. They had like a graphic novel adaptation, which I had most of in singles.
My favorite Stone Sour fun fact is that the song about wanting to kill yourself is on the soundtrack album to Spider-Man 1.
Is that
That's great.
Stone Sour Bother?
Yeah.
That's really out of place in that movie. On the
Yeah,
movie soundtrack.
it's really funny that Bothers on that soundtrack.
I love that song, but
No, that's one of my favorite songs, but it's really funny that it's on that soundtrack.
do you think Art has a weapons guy like he texts, "Yo, Joe, I need a chainsaw. Don't ask why. It's for a new bit I'm working on."
A
Yes.
new bit.
Yeah, it's the guy who delivered the package at the end of Seven. They're the same universe.
Yay.
I don't know, man. I just have a guy. He just pays me to bring him stuff.
I quoted, my friends were over and we were quoting Spy Kids 3.
Oh no.
So I went, he's not the guy.
I think John does that a lot.
I'm the guy.
Austin does that way more than I do.
Spy Kids 3 is beautiful.
Whoa.
I mean, I do like Spy Kids 3. The reveal at the end where the villain is like 7 Stallones is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is fucked up.
I will cry foul if the next movie reveals that Jonathan's death is a fake out, because Jonathan's death is a reveal after a fake out already.
Yes. I agree.
Oof.
No, this is fucked up. Also, we talked to every time he walks by Sienna and just hits her in the head.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
my
funny.
favorite. Yeah, this is very fucked.
Ugh, it's so disgusting.
He just walked faster. Bam.
Yep.
I think I fell a little bit behind. I'm at 141.48.
Oh, weird. That's fine. We're close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 142.05.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And oh god, like this is so brutal. It's not just that he shoves that in her mouth, it's that he hammers it in. It's so
Yeah.
twisted.
I like this kill, and I know it had to be, but the stuff coming out of her is just like, oh.
It's gross. It's real bad.
That poor rat.
Yeah. I do feel most bad for the rat in this situation.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the real victim in all this.
the rat is the victim.
Art the Clown versus Ratcatcher win.
Right
Oh my
now.
God.
Oh, I forgot that
Ratcatcher.
it shows she's still alive.
Yep. No, and the actress playing Vicky, I think is fantastic. She's so sadistic and scary. Like
She's having fun.
they do a good job making you hate her.
Oh god, they're stuck in her throat.
Yep. For no reason, Art's like stomping on them.
You're an asshole, Art.
Yeah, that's what I said. The rats are the real victims here.
Hmm.
And this hurts too.
Yes. Yeah, and some people were mad about this
Oh
because
yeah.
of the religious connotation. It's like, yeah, it's the bad guy doing this? What, like
No.
it's just really funny to get worked up over this and not what we just saw 5 seconds ago. Yeah, I think she looks badass though. I do like the Crown of Thorns look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the armor from 2 more, but
You would.
not for that. That's not what I meant. I just meant like visually and like.
Yeah.
Draven, I just had to be eating dinner during this. That's fine.
I don't know why you do that.
I could eat dinner through this movie.
I couldn't.
I was did I tell you about the time I was watching The Substance on my iPad while trying to make ground pork and I'm like, no, I'm gonna stop.
That was a mistake.
Wussy.
Oh, okay.
So the idea of what's going on here is they don't want to just kill Sienna, it's they want to break her both physically and mentally so they could also inhabit her. Like they want to take over her.
Yeah.
It's just it's classic dark side shit. You will be one of us.
Teddy says I purposely take a bite during the worst scenes just to say you won't win, Damien. I don't know. I've yet to run across anything where I'm like I lost my appetite while watching a movie. The rat might come close, but no. You know what? I was glad I wasn't eating during the post-credit scene of 2 with the birth of the head and.
Do it. Strike me down.
No, this is the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Oh.
Well, no, this
Kill
is.
me so I may inhabit your form.
This is the throne room during Return of the Jedi.
I love how the demonic stuff looks in this movie.
Yeah. And I did also around this movie, I did see some fans of these movies who are religious who stood up for this, who were like, yeah, no, they're the bad guys. Like it's good versus evil stuff. Like you can there isn't like these aren't morally irreprehensible.
Although someone being super Christian and being a Terrifier super fan is really funny.
Oh, they exist.
There's dozens of them.
Dozens.
Draven says that. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Draven says that movie called Where Evil Lurks might do it for you. I've seen that movie. It was good.
I've not seen that.
I need to watch it again, but it was good.
Isn't that like a Spanish movie or something?
Yeah. I found that on Shudder, and people kept going on and on about how gross it is.
I've heard that's a fucked up movie.
I need to watch it again. I don't remember anything about it now.
I just know the poster with like the girl with the axe pointed at herself.
That's not how you hold that.
No.
Don't do that.
You're gonna fall and hurt yourself. That's the horror.
And this is what we call setup and payoff.
No. Hayden's dying over there.
Yeah, I was playing Red Dead 2 and I somehow caught tuberculosis from the game.
Oh,
no. Well, that makes sense. That game is tuberculosis.
No, that game's awesome.
No.
It's great.
I love that game.
That game's fine.
Okay. Contrarian John.
The gameplay is a slog.
It's about the atmosphere.
Cowboy.
This, oh god, this shocked me. Like, okay, you can open your
Oh,
presents, but I'm gonna fuck up your hands first.
Ugh.
I do question how well she's able to use her hands after this, but it's fine.
this and about here is where I was like, okay, I'm ready for this to start moving.
No, I think it goes on as long as it needs to. It's really satisfying when she pulls the sword out. You guys are assholes. Look on his face like, just, I can't even with this girl.
Jesus Christ.
When he hits her on the shoulder. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate how badass Sienna is, but I don't know how well you could actually, your hands could actually function after
That's what
that.
that's what I'm saying is I don't need that.
I think it's fine. Oh God.
Hurt's freaking out.
Yeah, I like this fight a lot more than the fight at the end of 2.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Why must the good die young?
Oh. You would say that.
Yeah. And then he has the chainsaw again. It's tragic that we'll never get to see Art the Clown in a chainsaw fight with Dennis Hopper from Texas
It's
Chainsaw
true.
2.
Oh
Because that would be
no.
peak.
I'm if you can't have that, can we get Bruce Campbell in one of these movies? Have that
That'd be great.
chainsaw duel?
Ow. No, chainsaw fights are always awesome.
No, they're my favorite. The best one of all time might be Resident Evil 7 with the chainsaw scissors versus your normal chainsaw. Or Texas Chainsaw 2.
Yeah.
That's some WWE shit.
And props to her for doing most of her own stunts. She loves it.
Yeah.
She likes doing
You
martial
know,
arts and shit.
you weren't here, but I was saying Rhea Ripley wants to be in Terrifier 4 like so badly. And I really need the Art the Clown versus Rhea Ripley match.
Who's the female wrestler that's in Chucky?
Um Knew this until you asked me. She just came back too.
It's not Alexa Bliss, is it?
No, it's not Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, okay. Yeah, she's the
was that
horror
in?
fan one, right?
She said
When
she's a
was
big
this?
Chucky's fan. I think it's season 1. It's like an after credits thing or something
Oh,
where he's
She
sitting on
just
her
plays
lap
herself.
and she just plays herself and he kills her
Oh.
because she's
I mean,
said that she always wanted to be killed by Chucky.
no. I mean, he also canonically killed Britney Spears in that universe.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it's true.
I respect Art's commitment to the bit when she grabs him by the balls and he goes, like,
Oh,
that part's disgusting when he's shoving her face. Not cool. No, this is great. This reminded me of the morgue scene in Ash
yes.
vs. Evil Dead.
I was just thinking about that.
It's disgusting. He starts whipping her with the intestines.
Oh, God.
No, and this scene is insane. Where I'm like, oh, okay.
The body melting is giving me Evil Dead, the original one, vibes.
Mhm.
Get out of there. No, the side of her face, like, just red with blood and the crown of thorns.
Yeah.
It's working.
Whoa.
This is the dumbest part of the movie.
It's so goofy.
Yeah.
No,
Find
it's
anything
also
else.
no. I need to see. I mean, like I said, if the next one's Terrifier in Hell,
No.
I'm down.
This.
Oh, using the sword. Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, like,
Also, like, defensive hand
Ow.
wounds freak me out.
Oh yeah, it's not a good time. But this will be important for the next one. That she doesn't have the sword and has to get that back.
grab her. Like,
In her defense, her hands are really fucked up.
I didn't stop her from being able to use the sword.
Well, sorry, Gabby.
My question is, how did you get there?
I don't know. Should have to figure that out.
I'm sure it will happen off screen, and he will not explain any of it in the next movie.
Only time will
He's a-
tell.
he's a
Oh no,
bit-
he left his Santa hat.
It's a half-hour prologue where she like becomes a theologist, and
Yay! Draven should have
Well,
went full Jason Goes to Hell and have them get dragged down by giant Muppet hands. I would have loved that.
no, she goes to the old woman from Drag Me to Hell and
Yes.
demands to be.
No, I do like this ending when that Sienna lost when it's all
Oh
said
yeah,
and
this
done.
is a downer ending. But it is consistent with the last one. That's her wounds from the sword heal.
Yeah.
Because it's magic.
Could have used that like 10 minutes ago, Magic.
Yeah. And we talk about the first movie, you know, is very grindhousey, very dirty and gritty. And with the second one, Damien Leone said that he wanted more of a dream Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors vibe, where it's a lot more fantastical and more tapping into more dark fantasy stuff and a little goofier. But he said when he then went to the third one, he didn't want to go beyond that. He didn't want to get as campy as like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies get. He wanted to
And
kind of
beyond
stay
that.
in that tone and beyond that. But so far, I think he succeeded. that like yeah, this movie has goofy moments. But
I-
we're still in.
I
Dream
will
Warriors
not
territory.
be satisfied until we get Terrifier X.
Oh no.
Or Art's Dead, the final Terrifier.
No! You're the only person that likes that movie.
Wait, what?
You're the only person that would like that movie.
You know, I was referring to Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare, right?
Yeah, because you're the only person that likes that movie.
No. This is the weirdest bit you've ever done. You're the biggest fan of that movie I know.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
but-
No. I like part of that movie.
No, John used to love Freddy's Dead, the Final Nightmare, and then on his last rewatch, he was like, "Oh, maybe it's not."
You're not wrong.
The movie sucks.
I still like the first half when he's just messing with them in Springwood. It's when you get back to that orphanage or whatever the fuck it is that movie loses all sense of energy and fun.
It also is unacceptable that those movies are set in Ohio.
Oh,
Well,
Art's traumatized by himself.
he's like, dude, this is a crazy day. I'm not gonna lie.
Draven, you know who this movie needs? Constantine.
Yes.
I don't even think Constantine would want to be here. He'd take like one look at it. He's like, nope, I'm out.
It wants to autoplay too. You guys want to do the trilogy backwards?
No.
Yes.
You got it better than mine. Mine wants to play Halloween Ends. If you're watching this after the fact, please consider hitting that like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.